Before watching this speech or listening, have you noticed something very common between the people and yourself? You are probably noticing their common downward neck position as they stared into their smartphone. Might have looked something like this. After seeing this myself, I've done a lot of research and figured out the title of this position. It's called text neck. Now, once you've realized that you may look like this, with your smartphone as well, that everyone around you also looks like this. When I noticed this a year ago, I felt that it should be brought up because when I looked around, it was very obvious. This was a problem, and I thought to myself, this could not be healthy in any way. So, when I look at it, this is another example. When I really think about it, prime example, you may see this every single day. You may also realize that our society is filled with people just like this, which there's nothing wrong with. But I believe that there should be a solution. I, of course, have a phone as well, and I can be caught lacking, but I always try my best. To start off, I will begin explaining what text neck is. Then we will move on to how we can stop the spread of the disease. Let's begin with explaining text neck. What is text neck? Text neck is a strain caused in anyone looking straight down at their phone. And according to Janelle Nupane from Shea College of Psychotherapy, describes text neck as stress injury to the neck due to a flex positioning for a good amount of time. May look something like this. Now, I believe the issue will continue to grow as our prevalence of smartphones grow as well. The norm will to have bad posture, and I believe most of our days are spent on our phones as they are super common and super popular. Now, you may be wondering, how common is it exactly? According to an article by Surgical Neurology, a study was conducted of mostly young women and some children, and 100% of them were found with neck and back issues because of their smartphone and their usage and their posture. Now, because of this, I believe we as a community need to not let it continue to hide in the shadows and not let it be realized. We will not be able to help people like the ones presented in this research unless we make it aware. Now, you may be wondering, how harmful? Well, there are no deaths and thankfully no fatalities. It can still change your neck posture over a certain amount of time. And this will affect your looks. And obviously, I don't think text neck is a very good look. So, because the neck will be bent down by your posture, over time it has no choice but to almost stay in that exact way, almost like being scared when you sneeze. But this time it's not a myth and it's real, unfortunately. Now, I wish if we could all do this with no repercussions, it'd be amazing. But here comes the good part. I'm now going to talk about how we can all spread awareness and what spreading awareness is about. Spreading awareness. Well, this very thing is the cause. It can also be good. We can use it to our advantage. According to a study done by the University of Thailand, out of 642 participants, most of them ranging from 11 to 20, only 19.16% of them take a break every 30 minutes. That was a big shocker to me, and I thought I had to share that stat. Because of these numbers, we know that more people need to start realizing the effects. But no worries, don't worry about it. Spreading awareness is a piece of cake, and it all starts with you. You can share with your family, of course, basically anyone around you. Just let them know, even if it's your grandma, just tell her, she may be using a smartphone, you have no idea. But that poor old lady's neck is, it's going out. And this is not going to help her. You need to tell a friend. I hope your friends don't look like this when they're looking at their phones, but if they do, let them know. And of course, use social media. If we can all use social media, we can not only stop where the problem is coming from, but that could be the exact point where it all started. The help, at least. Now, texting is becoming more serious every day, unfortunately. But with a little help, we can make sure to bring back good neck posture to save ourselves. Texting will continue to be described as when a neck is flexed in a position for too long. Either way, continuing to support the cause will help millions of smartphone users' necks.